Morning, good afternoon. Thank you for making time today. What I'm about to walk you through is not a standard sales pitch, it's a complete intelligence driven sales strategy framework built specifically for the organization operating in the GCC and the UAE market. The Sales Strategy Navigator is a 65 worksheet Excel workbook with over 560 live formulas covering every dimension of B2B sales excellence from market segmentation and GTM design through AI powered lead scoring and agentic workflows, all the way to the financial ROI modeling and executive governance. Whether you are a CXO, a sales leader, or a revenue operation team, this tool gives you the strategic clarity and the operational prescription to win more deals, grow revenue faster, and transform your sales organization with a AI. A disclaimer here, all the facts, number, and the examples in this deck are illustrative only and do not represent real client data. This content is for education and demonstration purpose only. Now, let me take you through what this tool covers and why it matters to your business right now. So, what this tool solves? Most organizations approach sales transformation in fragments. They fix pipeline one quarter, train reps the next, bolt on a CRM the following year. The result? Disconnected efforts, inconsistent execution, and ROI that never materializes. The Strategy Navigator solves that. It is a fully integrated 12 module system that takes you from the market strategy all the way to the financial ROI with every module connected through live formulas. Module 1 grounds you in the market reality, who your best customers are, what they buy, and what they choose you. Module 2 translates that into a precision GTM engine. Module 3 aligns your people, quotas, and incentive. Module 4 embeds AI and agentic automation into your sales process. Module 5 through 7 drives deal velocity and revenue growth. And module 8 through 12 gives leadership the governance, the KPI visibility, and the ROI clarity they need to invest confidently. This is not a spreadsheet, this is your strategic command center. Now, this shows the key matrices snapshot. These are the baseline number the sales strategy navigator reveals when applied to a banking client in the UAE running an AI transformation. The strategy score of 3.2 out of 5 tells us that there is a structured thinking in place, but significant upside remains. A GTM maturity of 3.0 means channels, coverage, and enablement are partially optimized. There are gaps. The AI readiness of 2.3 is a red flag. This organization is well behind the curve on AI adoption. The $8.5 million pipeline is promising, but a 32% win rate against a banking industry benchmark of 35% means we are leaving deals on the table. With the right sales place and the AI powered lead scoring, we can close that gap within one quarter. The projected 3 years ROI of 172 percentage is the headline metrics for the CFO. This is not a cost center investment, it is a revenue multiplier. Every number you see here is live, connected to 560 plus formulas across 65 worksheet. Change one assumption and the entire model recalculates instantly. Market and customer insight. Strategic precision starts with knowing your market cloud. Hold. Module 1 gives you team that edge. The segmentation module shows the enterprise segment as the highest value pay, $5 billion TAM with a segment score of 4.8, driven by 15% growth and 35% probability. But the real strategic insight is the mid market. 20% growth with a score of 5.2 means it is currently underserved. and drip for acceleration. On the personal side, your VP sales is scoring 5 out of 5 for priority. They are actively feeling the pain of low win rates and missed revenue targets. So that is your fastest path to a yes. Meanwhile, the CTO and the CFO are your economic buyers. Land a compelling AI ROI story with the CFO and the technical validation with the CTO, and you close faster. The SWOT analysis completes the picture. Your strategic play should be an SO move. Leverage your AI product stand to capture the agentic AI waves in the GCC market, which is growing at 40% compound annual growth. This is a once in a decade window. GTM strategy overview. A brilliant sales strategy means nothing without a high performance GTM engine to execute it. Model 2 gives you that engine. The GTM maturity assessment shows a consistent score of 3 out of 5 across most dimensions, with the sales enablement and the analytics dropping to 2. There are your quick wins. Improving enablement, giving your reps the right contents, training, and tools typically delivers a 15 to 20% win rate, improving within 19 days. On channel, the data clear. Digital and partner channels are delivering the highest ROI at 6x and 5x respectively. The question is whether your investment mix reflects this. If you're still over investing in expensive direct and events-led motions, rebalancing towards digital and partner can meaningfully reduce your cost of acquisition. Your top three sales plays: the AI pilot play, the expansion play, and the competitive displacement, all are rated 4 to 5 star impact. These are not just tactics, these are repeatable trigger based playbook that any representative can execute, creating consistent and velocity across the team. Operating model and capacity. The great strategy fails in the execution when the operating model is broken. Model 3 surfaces the operational gaps that are costing you revenue right now. The data shows a total FT of 30 against a target that requires an 8 additional hire to cover the territory demand. More concerning, enterprise AEs are running at 105% capacity and sales engineer at 113%. These people are burning out. Deals are slipping and quantity of engagement is declining. That's a revenue leak. The incentive stimulator tells an equally important story, with the mid market is hitting 92% alignment and the SDRs at 110%. Your compensation design is working for individual contributor, but the quota allocated by the territory shows imbalances. Saudi Arabia represents the highest opportunity but has the second lowest coverage investment. So the module 3 lets you model alternative organization structure, simulate the quota allocation and the pressure test in incentive plans, all before committing to the headcount or compensation challenges. This is the million of dollar of risk reduction for your CFO. Now coming to the AI and the agentic architecture. So the artificial intelligence is no longer a future consideration for sales organization. It is already a competitive weapon, I would say. The organization deploying AI in their sales process today are winning 30% more deals, 40% faster. Model 4 tells you exactly where you stand and what to build. The AI maturity score of 2.0 out of 5 is honest and important. Most GCC organizations are in this range. Agentic readiness at just 1 out of 5 means there is a massive untapped leverage. The good news, the roadmap to 4 plus is achievable within 18 months within the right sequencing. On leading scoring, our model combines the fit intent and engagement signals. So 6 leads already in hot territory. Deva, AWS Mena, MF Group, and Emirates anybody all scoring 7.9. These are your next 90 days closes. Are you representative priority this account today? The agentic workflow pipeline is equally exciting. 5 AI agents, each automation between 70 to 90% of a manual process, can reclaim hundreds of hours per month in prep pipeline. The prospect research agents alone can 10x your prospective coverage without adding a single headcount. This is the AI transformation roadmap your board is asking for. Let's talk about the pipeline deals and revenue. So, revenue is the ultimate measure of sales performance. Module 5 through 7 gives you the complete visibility and control over every stage of the revenue engine. The revenue trends tells an important growth story. From $1.6 million dollars in Q1 2025, we are protecting $4.5 million dollars by Q4 2026, a near tripling in 24 months. This is not a wishful thinking. It's built from the bottom up opportunity data, win rate by segmentation, and expansion revenue modeling. The pipeline shows $8.5 million total with 5.1 million probability weighted, giving you a 3.6x coverage ratio against current quarter targets. The Deva Smart Grid deals alone is $2 million in negotiation, and Emerson bidding is $1.5 million. These are the quarter. This is a quarter opportunity. So three accounts: Due Telecom, Neon, and DHA are flagged as the high churn risk. Each Each represents a significant AR that must be protected. The churn risk model shows what to do. The due needs executive engagement now. Noon needs a product success review. DHA needs a QBR and expanded use case to drive stickiness. The 1.7 million dollar upsell pipeline is your fastest path to the NRR above 110%. These are the existing customer ready to expand. No new logos required. Now, let's talk about the transformation and the ROI. Everything we have covered, the strategy, the GTM, the AI, the deals, the operation leads to this slide, the financial case. The base case ROI is 172% is over 3 years. This is 2.1 million investment generating 12.3 million dollar in net benefit with the payback periods of just 1.8 years. This investment plays for itself well within the financial planning horizon. In the optimistic scenario, which is achievable, if AI adoption and partner-led growth accelerate as planned, the ROI reaches 110 percentage. That is a transformation return that any CFO or board would approve. The 30, 60, 90 days roadmap gives your leadership team confidence in execution. We are not asking for a leap of faith. We are showing you a sequenced, accountable plan with a clear milestone at every stage. The risk registered is equally important. We have identified the top risk: AI adoption resistance, data quality, and the talent attrition, and built mitigation into the roadmap. The visibility into risk is the difference between a transformation that succeeds and one that stalls. The question is no longer whether you can afford the investment, it is whether you can afford not to make it while the computer moves ahead. Now, let me close with what this matters for you and your organization. The sales strategy navigator is not a tool you buy and slap. It is a living, breathing strategic operating system for your sales organization. From the moment you open, it is generating its insight, surfacing the gap, and calculating the financial impact of every decision you make. What you get is the comprehensive 65 fully corrected worksheet, 12 complete modules, over 560 live formulas, a CXO dashboard that automatically aggregates everything for your board presentation. It comes pre-configured for the banking industry with the AI as the technology domain in the UAE GCC region, ready to use from day one. Every tab is documented with step-by-step guidance. The full kit includes the product documentation, screenshot of every worksheet, and implementation guidelines so you can deploy it immediately. The complete sales strategy navigator, along with all the documentation and the visual guides, is available for download right now at etsy.com shop digital by Sachin. For the piece of a single consulting hour, you get a framework that would take a consulting team months to build. This is your complete This is your complete competitive advantage. Don't let your competitor get there first. Thank you.